The man saw a poisonous worm in his friend's apple. He immediately shouted to warn his friend, but his friend thought it was a fresh apple. Yet as soon as his friend took a bite of the apple, he saw the worm inside at once. He was instantly scared out of his wits. His friend asked curiously how he knew there was a worm in the apple. When the man opened his eyes again, he found that he had gained the ability of clairvoyance. Then his gaze swept across a jar. He found that the jar was worth $1 million. He asked his friend about the origin of the jar. His friend said he had bought it for $100. He told the man he could take it for $50. The man immediately took out $100 and handed it to his friend. His friend asked in surprise why he wanted the jar. He just smiled and turned to leave. The next day, he opened an antique shop by the roadside. A rich girl saw the jar. She exclaimed that it looked full of ancient charm. Just then, a bully came over and picked up the jar. He claimed that the jar belonged to him from then on. The man stood up angrily and shouted at the bully. The bully yelled at him for being so bold. He also said it was just a useless broken jar. But as soon as he finished speaking, the rich girl said she was willing to buy the jar for $1 million. Everyone was stunned. The man sold the jar to her. The rich girl immediately wiped the jar. She revealed its original appearance. Only then did the people present realize that it was an expensive antique. Later, the man went to attend the school bell's birthday party. A rich young man learned that he had opened an antique shop recently. To humiliate him in front of everyone, the rich young man took out a stove and asked him to appraise it. The man saw that the stove had a history of at least 1,000 years. But when he told the rich young man the result, the rich young man burst out laughing at him on the spot. Even the classmates didn't believe him. Then the rich young man asked him if he dared to buy the stove for $50,000. The man agreed without hesitation. The school bell advised him not to be impulsive, but the man insisted on taking out his phone and transferring the money to the rich young man. The rich young man quickly handed the stove to him. Then he couldn't help laughing out loud. He told the man that the stove was actually a fake he had bought for $2. The man didn't respond and just took a silent sip of water. Just then, the school bell's father also arrived. Everyone was still laughing at the man for buying a fake. The school bell's father picked up the stove curiously to check it. He immediately found that it was an expensive antique, so he immediately offered $10 million to buy it. The rich young man was dumbfounded on the spot when he heard this.